Well, hi, everybody. It's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia up here in Canada. So if this is one of your first times joining, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you are just on a Facebook group, you will need to let StreamYard know who you are. If you don't, the unfortunate part is I just don't see who you are. Now, this is part of my card sketch that I do each and every week. And unfortunately, I couldn't go on last week. And the reason I couldn't, or yesterday, was because we had our huge virtual catalog launch and where we showcased many new products from the annual catalog. So it was a busy day, and it would have been hard in order to get on with my card sketch. So in any event, I'm back here doing card sketch number 106. My goodness, it's amazing that you can do that many, and I've done that many card sketches since, and I think I started all at the beginning of when the COVID outbreak came. But in any event, I'm excited to bring number 106. Remember, if you are going to participate in this, you just go into my group, my Facebook group, just hashtag it card sketch number 106. If you live in Canada, I give away once a month. I give away stamp set, and if you are out of country, I can give away a tutorial. So I also give them away for my mystery challenges as well. And normally I would have gone a little earlier this morning, but I had company for coffee, so that was a really nice surprise. So in any event, this is the card sketch. So let me just move that down. Let's see if we can see a little bit better onto my desktop. So simple card sketch, very, very simple card sketch. However, it may not even look like this by the time I'm finished. It just has a regular card base. This circle here actually just depicts an image. And then it's just got 1, 2, 3, the card base and 3 other layers. So it's a simple one, but it may not look that simple by the time I'm finished doing it. So good morning and good afternoon to Janet, who is in Eastern Canada. All right, so I had decided, actually, I had done a blog post this morning, and I don't know if you'd seen it, but I had done Use the True Beauty, and this was the one that I had shown this morning, and this was part of a card sketch a card swap that I was in. But I want to show you this True Beauty bundle. It's probably one that gets a little overlooked in the catalog. It is part of actually a suite. It comes with designer series paper in it as well. But I'm going to use this, and instead of going with those striking bold colors, I'm actually going to use more pastel or subtle palette is what I'm going to use. I like the fact it's a distinctive stamp. It doesn't really don't be alarmed at these stamps. Hello, second time today. Oh, because I know why. Because I had done a premiere with my other card is what had happened. And that's why, because I do it as a private, because it's a swap. But yes, today this is part of a live. So in any event, we're going to use this stamp set, and then it also has dies that go along with it. But check out this lattice die, beautiful lattice die. So we're going to use that and some of these other ones. Actually, I'm using almost all of them today. So like I say, pretty easy card sketch. So I don't know, where should I put this? I'll put this up here. I'll put it over here and we'll bring it back in any event. Okay, so I have, and I've gone, like I said, with very pastel colors today. So I have a pool party. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to fold it into the mountain. We want to do that so that we get a nice, even, crisp fold there. Now, it's really weird. Like, I've been saying this now for probably 13 years, how to fold. The reason being for it, somebody went and asked me, why do you fold in that way? Well, when we do our score line, what we've done is we're breaking down the paper. So when you fold into here, what happens? You get a very nice, even, crisp fold. When you fold this way, it's off. It's what I call it's a senior fold where they could just open it like that. But in any event, my little rant on for today. Now I happen to have, this is for the inside because I think it's 3 3/4 by 5.5. 5. All right, so I do have a piece that's going to go on here, and this is the first layer, and it is 4 inches by 5¼ inches. And I'm going to actually come in with my silicone mat. And good morning. And I've cut this out, that lattice out. And let me see. Oh my goodness. And I did use the adhesive sheets on it. And the reason being for that is gluing this is, well, it's okay, but I've taken all these spots out, and this is done in the pool party. And what it's going to do is just be like that one layer, and it's going to go on here, but it might have a little bit of glue on it. So that's why I brought in this silicone mat. So just going to bring that off just like that. And then we're going to put this onto here. And like I say, I'm just doing this so that I don't get some of that glue onto my paper down here. All right, so, and this is the same size as that layer. I want to make sure that I get it on there straight. Whoops, see, it's off by a bit there. Let's see. Just get that up there. There we go. And like I say, that's just going to give that front layer right there. I think that's all I need. Well, we'll see. We'll leave that. So that gives, like I say, that first layer. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on with my adhesive glue. This, like I say, is such a pretty lattice. And it kind of goes along with those beautiful flowers that are in that stamp set. Did anyone miss this stamp set? It's one that kind of got a little overlooked, but I really like the fact that it's distinctive. So like I say, this morning I went very bold with the black and the polished pink. I am going to use polished pink today, though. All right. So then on this layer here, this one, it's 2½ by 5¼ And I think this is the right one. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. Yeah, this is the 2½ by 5¼ And what I want is I want that to go. Now, you see I've got this going like this. I am going to change the orientation of this card. And that's the beauty of doing a card sketch, where you can take it like this and you can change it like this. Now, what I might do is I might move this over a little bit, the image, but you'll see what I do in just a second. So we have that 5½ at 5¼ by 2½. And then I have a piece of basic white as well. This one's also 5¼ but it's by 2 inches, I believe. So I've got that. Let me just check. Yeah, that's a 2-inch piece. All right. So this is the piece I'm actually going to stamp on. So let me just bring in a scrap piece of paper. Oh, no, that's magnetic. Or I'm just going to do that on the back of the sketch there. And I'm going to start doing some stamping with, like I say, this stamp set, this one. And we're going to use quite a bit of the, I think I'm going to use every bit of it. That's okay. All right, so the colors I'm going to use are Highland Heather. I'm going to use Pool Party. I'm going to use Polished Pink and Pear Pizzazz. Do they not look gorgeous together? Just, oh, I love those colors together. All right, so let's go in first. I'm going to maybe stamp the stem. Now, I've noticed that there is quite a bit of rubber around where the stamped images are. So we don't want to get any halos. So I'm going to stamp it, like I say, like that. And then hopefully we're not going to get any of the halos on there. I can check. All right, so let's see. Just going to put that like that. Okay, there's that one. And then I'm going to leave that out. And I'm coming in with my Highland Heather, and I'm going to grab this bigger one here. And we're just going to stamp that. Let's see, right about there. And then I'm going to also come in with this really funky, I really like this one here. I'm going to also do that in Highland Heather as well. I'm going to make sure, like I say, that I have no halos on here. And I'm going to stamp this about here, because I'm kind of just doing it like a collage, I guess, is what you could say. So that'll be there. And then I really, really like this flower. This one is this one here. And I'm going to come in with some polished pink on this one. And like I say, this one's got a lot of rubber around it, so we want to make sure that we don't get any of that. Okay. And let's see, let's put that up about there. And then I can go ahead and I think I might fill some of this in here with that color. And okay, I have these green leaves, these ones here. And let's see, I can put some of that, I can fill some of that, the leaves there. Just like so. Whoops. That was kind of a really dirty green, wasn't it? Maybe did I put that in the purple? There we go. And then let's see. I'm gonna put. All right. Let's see, what else can I put on there? I better bring in my chamois because I don't want to get those colors mixed up. Dirty chamois, isn't it? All right. I want to put that one. Let's see. All right. I have this little tiny one. This one here. I think we'll put some, I think we'll use pool party on that. A pool party. We'll do a pool party flower on there. Maybe do another pool party flower up here. See, I've got a halo on there. See, I didn't check that, darn it. All right, I am actually going to come in with my leaves, and I'm going to actually do that in such a way that I can cover up that there. That'll work. And then I can kind of put some of those little ones in there once I see where I want to put those. Now, I want to kind of layer this up, and with the dies, I can kind of do that. I've got these really neat sprigs here. I love sprigs, any sort of sprigs as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I have some spare, I thought I had a piece of, here we go again. I am going to come in and let's just stamp this flower here in Pool Party. We'll just put that there. And I think I can also stamp one of these, this one, again in some polished pink maybe. And I also want to stamp some leaves. And then we can go ahead and cut those out. Well, I thought I'd gone ahead and done all of that. You know what? I'd actually done something a little bit different, but that's okay. Let's see. So I've got all my pieces here that I've gone ahead and cut out ahead of time. So you don't have to watch me shake the table. All right. So we have, let's bring this flowers back in. And what we're going to do now is let's put that onto that layer of the Pool Party. Hello. So we're going to put that on there like so. I think I've done all, no, I want to do some of this stamping here with this little one. It's a purple. Let's go. Just put a bit of purple there. And I think that should be good. If not, we can fix that up. All right, so now I'll just go and attach this to the pool party. I say it's a really pretty floral set. Then I'll bring in that other one that oops, wrong piece. Let's put this here. Now that looks to me like that's uneven, so see where that's going to go on there like that. That'll be okay. I can just leave it like that. Let me just pull this up again. Ugh. There we go. Now this piece is just going to go, like I say, I'm turning that around. So let's put that, about like that. So I'm not going to pop that up either. And I'm going to put glue on here. And I want that to stick to this lattice. So I might put a little bit more glue than what I normally do. I want to put that up a little bit higher. There we go. And now I've got all these other little sprigs in that's cut. So I'm going to show you how I want this to go on here. Let's see. It's going to go down there. So I'm just going to actually just start layering this on, and it's going to be where it ends up. No real thought process behind it. Okay. Oh, I love this pool party. I haven't used it that much. It used to be one that I would use a lot. All right, so let's put this purple flower kind of over here. We're just sort of laying this down. We're not popping this up yet. Otherwise, I'm going to have way, way, way too much. Now, see how I can bring this part down. So that's where in that sketch, and I'll show you the sketch in just a sec, where I had the circle off a little bit. And let's put this up here as well. And we have some leaves, and we have some of this stuff, and I just dropped something on the floor. There we go. So we can go ahead and put those leaves in there, or do I want those down there? I'll leave that for the time being. Now we can put a sprig in here. So it looks like a beautiful day today. So I'm thinking I might go and get some plants potted. It's been so cold here that I haven't been able to do much of anything here in Kamloops. I'm just going to bring this one down here as well. Lots of layers on here. Now, whoops, now I got a bit of glue on me. Now I can start popping some of this up. Right, I want to put this bigger one here. So I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. Do you have lots of surprises on the back side of your cardstock? I always say that Stampin' Up cardstock is magical because it's two-sided, which is silly, right? But anyways. So let's go put this, say, about here. I'm going to pop these up too. So some there. This is kind of fun when you sit and you just start putting things on. Let's just put that like that. We can put some more of this under behind here. You know what, I might even want to bring it down a bit. Do I have another white one? Yeah, I'll use the white here. So a lot of times I cut out a bunch of these and then I end up with them on my tabletop. But that's okay. You can always use it afterwards, right? And then we can go ahead and put this one here as well. All right. Oh, and I wanted to use some of that. I'll see how that works. Just put that down in there. And then we also have this pool party ribbon that we can use. I'm trying to think what color I want to put a sentiment on in here. Thinking maybe it might have to be a Bermuda Bay. Oh, nice sunny, warm day there. It was a little cool this morning here in Kamloops, but which the end of May is usually gorgeous weather here. But it's been cool. We usually get the weather that the Eastern Canada is getting right now. All right, so just tie a bow here. The secret to a good bow is nice and tight. I've got glue on my fingers, so these aren't moving very good. There we go. Just pull that down and pull it tight again. All right. And then with our ribbon scissors. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think the Highland Heather, like, I'm not really much of a purple person, but the Highland Heather is really, really pretty. I'm going to put that up in there. And then, of course, we need to do a sentiment. And you know what? I didn't bring any. I'm just going to grab. I have so many of these pieces in there. And let's see what's in there. There's a just because you are a true friend. Ooh, that's really pretty too. I'm going to do the just because in here. And then I can put that on this 1/2-inch strip that I have. And I think in order for it to show up, I'm going to have to do it in a Bermuda Bay. So, now, let's just put that there. I'm going to have to see how that's going to stamp. It looks like it's higher. Now, you want to make sure that you don't get these, see how far away from the rubber that is? You might want to trim that in the day. And when I say in the day, it's so funny. Years ago, we used to have to trim all our rubber. It was never cut out like this. We could get really good and close. But look at that. That didn't turn out too bad at all. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like spring. Well, we haven't had spring yet. So, of course, it's beautiful in Ontario there, Janet. Like I say, this is so not like us. So I'm just actually going to chevron this end here. And let's get rid of that. And now we can sit and finish putting this card together. All right, so I want to do the just because. You know, I'm going to trim that off just a bit more off this side. Now, we've got so many new embellishments that we could use on here. I was thinking, what should I use? Should I use, there's some beautiful iridescent pearls. There's some, I don't have the heart-shaped pearls because I don't know what I did with my ordering. I really mucked that up. But iridescent pearls, and I think these ones might go quite nice. We'll see how. I'm just going to put that up in there. There's these ones here, and these are the last year's in colors, but I think I can get away with the soft succulent or the pink ones on there, the polished pink. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to, wish I'd left that just a little bit. Let me see if I can go in and, anyways, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back there. Like I say, I haven't even planted my pots. And the reason being for that is it has not, our garden center said, don't plant them. You know what? I think I could even put it up there. What do you think? Or here. I don't know where I want to put that. I'll put it there. So I'm going to plant today. That's my thought process. We'll see how far I get today. All right, so I'm just going to actually put that right about there. And you know what? I have to double dimensionalize that, which means I've got to put a second dimensional on the back of this so that it's the same height as the rest of the card. Yes, Peggy asked about the launch party. Can you, yes, you can do it direct, ship right to you. Just let me know, because part of that thing, if you have an order over $65, what I'm doing is giving away either one of those embossing folders. Just let me know which embossing folder and I'll make sure I get that sent to you once I order them. I haven't ordered any of them. So, okay, I'm putting these away. Now, should I use the pink or the green ones? Let's see. Ooh, the pink is going to look pretty. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the pink. There we go. Here's my card. Wow. Take a look at this one, the one I did before using this, and take a look at that. Talk about wild difference, right? And who would know that that's the same stamp set, right? Anyways, it's kind of fun. I've been dying to play with this one. And like I say, this is the card sketch. Take a look at it. So I did it this way, and I decided to turn it this way. And that's why on this card sketch, I didn't put where the sentiment went, because depending on what orientation you used, but that just shows you that you can use that orientation and switch it around. So I just switched that. You could even switch it this way so that you had all your stuff going that way. But yeah, there's card sketch number 106. Hope you like that. Look at those colors. They're so pretty together. Oh my goodness. That was fun to do. I haven't done a pastel card in a long time. So in any event, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, one difference. Thank you. Colleen's saying her mom always said after the Memorial weekend. Well, up here in Canada, we were always told after the May long weekend, which was last weekend, but it was so cold. And you know what? I think this will be a good time to get there and start planting, or start. I do only pot planting anyways. So don't forget to put that in. Remember, for anybody that lives in Canada, I do a draw for a sketch and a mystery challenge every month. If you are in out of country, I can give away a tutorial. And there's over 30 cards in this tutorial bundle. So I would love to be able to do that for you. Tomorrow, normally I go live at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I could not get out of an appointment. So I'm going to go live at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to see how 1 o'clock works for us. And then back to Tuesday, I'm switching to the 4:30. So that should be kind of fun because tomorrow's tomorrow. Yeah, it's, I'm hoping to use a certain suite tomorrow or bundle tomorrow. But on Tuesday is my techniques. And I'm starting to really like that. I've got so many ideas what to do with techniques. And then that's also when I give away a PDF that you can do your own technique with. So stay tuned for 4:30 Pacific Daylight Time. And that's on Tuesday. And I'm going to go 1 o'clock tomorrow, which is 1 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. So in any event, have a great day and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.